No, no, no. This is not no orchestra. This is an orchestra on acid. Mushrooms. Vámonos. Let's go, guys. No. No, 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 no. I didn't pay $3 for this. Let's go. Checlo. Come on. Checlo. Can you go grab him? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are, Friday night. Grab your popcorn, grab your Pop-Tarts, fill up your glasses of milk, put Daddy to bed. How's he's going to complain? Alright, sit back, relax. Got a lot of show. If you know, then you know. Okay, boys and girls. Cha-cha-cha. Okay. Oh, there we are. Dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-doo. Okay. Ta-da! Friday night. No, we're not doing this tonight. All right. Friday night. The HellMiguel Show. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight again. Repeated every time. You could be anywhere else, but you are here watching our little silly show. Thank you so much. We got some good stuff for you tonight. So we got the, as you can see, Angela, our creative director here, is like, let's put more lights in the, the pinche studio, So there you go. Thank you, Angela. All right, punching up the show. Look at that with some lights and some graphics and, So, if anybody with flash sensitivity, seizures, please do not look at the lights. Por favor. Thank you very much. All right, a lot to get to, so let's just dive in. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right here. All right. So at the top of the show, there, the we brought you little topics we're gonna talk to you about today. North Korea's newest resident, right? Again, I say this a billion times. If you've been living under a rock, then you don't know what's going on. And this is kind of old news. It's kind of becoming old news. It's becoming just a bit stagnant because we haven't heard a lot of updates about this whole thing. But this freaking kid in the military somehow was in South Korea. I don't know, and something happened, but he got in trouble there, and it's well, we have some videos here. We'll break it all down, but here's the puzzling thing, though. So part of the whole thing is that he eventually joined up with some tourist group that's was touring the demilitarized zone there between South Korea and North Korea. That whole tension, where the whatever was signed in 19 whatever between South Korea and North Korea, blah blah blah. You know where it's at, the DMZ. That's what it's called, the DMZ, right? So this guy is right there and somehow sneaks into this tour and thinks it's a good idea to run into North Korea, which he was apprehended like within a few seconds. So I'm just I don't know. See the words. So let's see. This is Mr. Stupid Pants here. Private second class Travis King. Dude, like, why? I mean, something about some traumatic, events before, but yeah, let's watch this video.
This is Private Second Class Travis King. He's a United States soldier who recently evaded his security escort back to the U.S. from South Korea, where he was to see disciplinary action, before finding his way to the Joint Security Area and running across the border into North Korea. He was immediately nabbed by the North, and since then there's been little news of his whereabouts. Now UN Command says they are in touch with the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Here's UN Deputy Commander Lieutenant General Andrew Harrison.
The first is the primary concern for us is Private King's welfare, and a conversation has commenced with the KPA through the mechanisms of the armistice agreement.
He added that further comment could jeopardize the talks with North Korea, saying only that the Joint Security Area has now been closed to tourists. King had spent some time in South Korean jail for assault just prior to his absconding to North Korea. Shortly after being released into U.S. custody, he was headed back to the U.S. for disciplinary action, but evaded his escort at a South Korean airport. He then got into a tour group headed to the JSA, something authorities say would have taken days of planning, as those tours require passport information, just in case something like this happens. North Korean news media has so far remained silent about the U.S. soldiers' detention.
I mean, it's just unfathomable, man. I mean, what? So now it creates this whole international thing. Who knows what's going to happen to this guy now? So again, yeah. So that's there you go. The newest resident in North Korea. Who knows what's going to happen with them? But I don't. I'm just so frustrated. Why would that? Why? Doesn't he has to know, like, that's, you don't run into North Korea. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, that's enough. That's enough. So again, just wanted to catch you up on that crazy story there. It's, so we'll see how it plays out here next weeks, months, years. Who knows how long it's going to take. All right, I can't understand that craziness. All right, so Yeah, boys and girls, thought I'd see the hands. Okay, we're going with it. So I thought I'd give you a little, comfy couch stories here. So we're gonna go over a few stories from the Schmelly Chronicles. Yes, the Schmelly Chronicles. So for you guys who don't know, frogs. For those who don't know, the Schmelly Chronicles is an ongoing funny story, tales that either I run across, I experience, jot them down, little stories, funny, weird. So I thought I'd indulge you for a few and start maybe towards the beginning and give you some few stories here. But first, we need some music. I need some music. Sorry, guys. I'm just. I was gonna say, sorry, guys. I'm lit, but it's the adrenaline is pumping. I've got the show. I gotta get it going. Time to go. All right, here we go. Let's put in the old cassette player. Get some ambiance in here. There we go. Yes. All right, let's take a look. Where are we in the? Okay. Yes. Here we go. Just these spectacles here. All right, so we are going to start with Russell at the apartments. So what does that mean? Russell at the apartments. Well, I'll tell you. My parents had moved to Houston from South Texas when I was young. Little baby, 2 or 3, I don't know, something like that. We lived in an apartment for a few years, and through the course of time, I made a friend named Russell. My mom had this picture of us outside of the apartment complex, and I think we were both on our big wheel trikes. The ones that were made of that hard red plastic, had the yellow handlebars and pedals that were connected to that ridiculously big wheel. Come on, we all know. Although, there comes a time when you are just old enough to get a little crazy with this, trying to jump curves like the big kids with real bikes, and then one of those thick black plastic back wheels bends or breaks off. For a kid at that age, losing your only means of transportation is pretty devastating, you know? Hardships from the beginning, man. See? Okay. The funny part about this story is that Russell spoke real good English and I spoke real good Spanish. I was about 4 and I didn't speak a lick of English. Yeah. I guess according to my mom, we would communicate by charades most of the time. So there you go. There you go. Hardships at a young age, and breaking communication barriers just to get our play on. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Start young, man. Come on. All right. Let's move on to the first day of kindergarten. Yeah, what crazy person can look back all the way back to this portion of their life and remember the stupid stuff about what happened? Me. You see, I've been always observant, I've always just, communication, figuring it out, hardships. The first day of kindergarten. Put a dress on this chubby little brown kid, because he is crying like a girl losing the head off her first Barbie at the hands of her vicious big brother. I can't remember who took me, but maybe mom or my sister. But I cried so bad that the teacher got mad, took me and whoever was with me outside of the classroom, and told me that I would need to get it together before I could come back in. Whoever was with me tells me that they have to go. So somehow I kept from hyperventilating, and I walked back into the classroom with the teacher, who was already mad at me for causing a scene in front of her class. And now I have to spend the rest of the day knowing that. Hold on, I need to take a sip of my tea. My tea. That's ginseng. Oh, ginseng. I taste that ginseng. Yep. So there you go. This would be an eternity. So we walk into the classroom, and I can't help but notice all the kids staring at me, sitting on those little chairs that went all around the classroom facing me. A cold chill and a sense of emptiness overwhelms me, and at this moment I realize that this is the way it was going to be. Eventually, I got over it, because I remember after being dropped off by my brother Roy in his gray Buick Regal. Oh man, that thing was tight. Looking out the classroom window and staring at the car as it drove off. I don't think I really knew English. I don't think I really knew English very well, so I think that added to my kindergarten breakdown. Miguelito. All right. So the next little story, still in kindergarten. I'm just trying to survive in kindergarten, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. So this next one. Having to walk down the hall with my teacher, Mrs. Quinn, to see the principal, Mr. Shrake. I don't know what I did, but I put myself in some kind of situation. I was being escorted to the principal's office by my teacher, and all I remember is the principal showing me the paddle, and if poop didn't come out my pants, then tears must have come out my eyes, because that was very scary and intimidating. Well, of course, man. Fucking kid. I thought that the paddle would break my butt and blood would start seeping out of my pants. Luckily, he only gave me a warning. But for me to be in kindergarten and have that happen, pretty terrifying. But something happened to, again, lead me to that situation. So it's not like, I just got plucked out of nowhere and hey, shh, come here. I must have done something. Yes. So again, being observant as a kid, hyper, like sensitive, like all that stuff, right? The fascinations start at an early age. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mrs. Quinn and the Sandals. We're talking kindergarten still, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Mrs. Quinn was married to Mr. Quinn, who later became one of my teachers for a while. She wore these thick wood slip-on sandals that were open-toed all the time. Open-toed all the time? Whoa. Okay, man, I'll leave it alone. Here is what I found so intriguing about that. She had real chubby toes with very little toenails. So the pressure from her standing on them made them look like little link sausages on her feet. Where's the barbecue sauce? I can't imagine as a kid just being like, it obviously it happened, but I'm just like, those toes, they look delicious. No. All right, so let's all right, so let's start. Let's wrap up this little segment here. So this little story, I think I've told before on a previous show, but I love the story. I love the story. I'm gonna tell it to you again. Grandma, Ama, as we affectionately called her, gives me the hot peppers. Hands me hot peppers, right? Little chiquitito Peking peppers. Little chiquito. Some of the hottest motherfuckers. Some of the hottest motherfuckers. Woo! It was a nice, hot, and humid day in Los Fresnos, Texas. And I was playing around Grandma's yard. She comes up to me and asks me to hold on to some small red chili peppers that she had picked to use for cooking later that day. I had them in my hand, but I wanted to continue playing. So I put them in my back pocket and forgot about them. Right? All right. So Grandma keeps working around the yard, and again, forgot that she gave me the peppers to hold on for her, right? Peppers, little kid, back pocket, hot peppers, tiny hot peppers. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. Where was I? So Grandma keeps working on the yard and forgot that she had given me the peppers to hold on for her. So did I. After a while, I feel this burning sensation on my left butt cheek, right? Okay, haha, yes, okay. It was burning real bad. I didn't know what was going on, and I started freaking out. It must have been, I don't know, 6, 7, somewhere there. Look it. I approached my grandma, crying and grabbing my left butt cheek in pain. Then I reached into my back pocket and pulled out the peppers that she had given me. I must have sat on them because they were squashed. She realized what I had done and proceeded to yell at me for not remembering that the peppers were in my pocket. Then came the ass whooping. She started to hit me on the side of my butt that was on fire. I guess she really needed those peppers. Son of a bitch. The peppers. Over anything in that story, I remember the burn, the gradual burn. Like, what the hell's going on with my butt cheek? What's going on back here? That was pretty embarrassing. But hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, so let's take a quick break because the next segment, we got this thing fully loaded, man. So we're gonna go zap through a lot of stuff. All right. Ba-da-ba-ba-cha-da-doo. All right, guys, hold on just a second. We will be back in just a moment. We're gonna do the BRB. All right. Boom, boom, doo, doom, boom, doom. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that little ditty there. Was created by Cadaver Dog Vulgar Mess Productions. It's just me. I just created that. However, Cadaver... What? You're here. You're not there. Cadaver Dog / Vulgar Mass Productions. Okay. So, I don't know. This fucking... Alright. So, the My Pillow guy, right? Mike Lindell. He's been on the news, been on social media, something about he's got evidence. Here's the symposium, the 3-day symposium with all the evidence, and here's all the evidence, and there's no evidence. Okay, now, well, 3 months from now, there's going to be this more evidence. Oh, fucking Mike Lindell. So, I was just kind of curious to see what the hell this guy is up to. If you know, you don't know, the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, is pretty much like losing his company, his money, his everything, right? Because of his stupid ass parading of the election was a fraud, and I have the whole freaking evidence, right? Get la pinche evidence. There was no evidence, okay? You know, and then there's something about $5 million that disproves it, and somebody's disproved it. That was just a bunch of gibberish that he presented at the symposium or whatever, and now he's got to pay the fucking money, and it's like he's all wishy-washy. Now, of course he's wishy-washy. Fucking Mike Lindell. Ugh, where's it? He thinks he's all churchy, wearing his little cross, selling his fucking pillows. Fucking meth crack fucking user. Look it up, man. I'm not making that shit up. Here we go. Let's take a look. It's Gucci. So I got a couple of... So we're going to start with the first... Let's start with the first kind of like... that first kind of image of Mike Lindell selling his pillows. I think that's where we're at here, right, Julio? Is it under... Thank you, My Pillow 1. Technology, man. I got a great crew right here, man. Where's Chenklo? I gotta talk to him later about earlier. Huh? Chenklo. All right, let's take a look.
Your average head weighs 12 pounds. Pillows are made to go flat. You flip-flop all night long, you fold your pillow, you stack them, you use your arm, you wake up and your arm's asleep, your shoulders sore, your neck sore. Now with My Pillow, wherever you set this, they interlock and it's going to hold you in that position all night long without going flat. So you're going to stay in one position and get the deep sleep cycles that you need. If you're on your back, same thing. You tuck this pillow, you finally get pressure. You finally get support where your C1 and C2 are instead of just your head and your shoulders. So all your pressure is right where you need it, right on the crock of your neck, so to speak. And it's an amazing sleep by keeping you cool and your exact support for you.
My Pillow is not intended as a cure for any disease. However, it can help reduce discomfort associated with symptoms of common physical problems. Because nothing is more important to good overall health than a great night's sleep.
You see the twitchy and the neck crack. Who calls it the back of the crack neck or whatever the hell they call it? And he's all sweaty and the hair's all to show. Dude, you can't tell me something's not right there, man. I was running in the street and just seeing 4 or 5 pillows. Come on, man. You gotta be blind not see that shit. So let's see. Moving on. So this is kind of a progressive, like a retrospect into the most current Mike Lindell shenanigans. Because that's all he is, man. So, we're going to go through these videos, a series of things he's been, obviously besides pillows, that he's been peddling over the years. So let's check it out.
Looks like you've been sleeping well,
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
and you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0.
Wow, it's so soft and smooth.
It's cool to the touch. How did you do that?
Well, we took My Pillow's patented fill and combined it with this new technology that we didn't have back then when I invented My Pillow to bring you the best pillow in history, My Pillow 2.0. Just like all of you, I never imagined that My Pillow could get any better. That's why I haven't changed it in nearly 20 years. Then I heard about a revolutionary new technology, and I knew I had to bring it to you all. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
The My Pillow 2.0 is cooler and softer than the last My Pillow. It is so comfortable to sleep on at night. I look forward to going to bed, and I wake up well rested in the morning.
Sleep is all about temperature and height. My Pillow 2.0's patented adjustable fill is going to give you the exact individual support you need from your head to your bed. And now here's where it gets even better. We've all experienced those temperature-related sleep interruptions where you get too hot, you toss and turn, you flip your pillow over to the cool side. Well, all that's gone with my brand new My Pillow 2.0 cooling fabric that's made with temperature-regulating thread.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a My Pillow or not, you need to get the brand new My Pillow 2.0. Call or go to mypillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
Visit mypillow.com.
Because that is not creepy whatsoever. At oh my god! Oh, I'm sorry. Through the pinch, the restroom. Open. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, hey. Fucking stupid. Oh, hey, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So My Pillow 2.0. So I think this is Julio. Is this where he goes into My Chanclas, right, Julio? I think this is the My Chanclas. Let me see, because he starts selling all kinds of stupid other shit. Let's see. Like my sandals or my something. Oh, here we go.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new product, My Slippers. What makes My Slippers different from those other slippers is my exclusive 4-layer design. I wanted My Slippers to have everything you'd ever want in a pair of slippers.
When I first put my slippers on, I was like, wow, they feel great, and most importantly, they have the support that I need in a pair of slippers.
I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know we're having the biggest My Slipper closeout sale ever. Get our all-season My Slippers and sandals at clearance prices. They're made with our patented impact gel that absorbs and releases pressure so you can comfortably wear them all day long. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our all-season My Slippers, originally on sale for $59.98, now only $25, or our sandals for just $19.50. Quantities are extremely limited, so please order now.
I think Mike Lindell is made of impact gel. So My Pillow, My Chanclas now. I mean, oh my god. He's impossible. He is he's something else. All right, Julio, what do we got next? Is this the, let me see where, my coffee. Oh my god. So now he's peddling coffee.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm excited to announce my new product, My Coffee. I get products all the time from entrepreneurs for my new platform, mystore.com. And when I tried my coffee for the first time, I was blown away. It is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. I spent the last 4 months doing my due diligence, and this family-owned business micromanages every step from the fields to the cup to ensure the best quality coffee you're ever going to have. It starts with the beans that are grown in Honduras. Honduras's volcanic soil and humid climate make the perfect growing conditions for coffee plants, which produce the best beans ever. Then each batch is tested for its aroma, taste, and other aspects to meet the highest standards in the coffee industry. And after that, it goes into production, which is all done right here in the USA. It's like you're getting that small batch specialty coffee, but delivered right to your front door. So go to mystore.com or call the number on your screen. Use the promo code and you'll get your very own My Coffee for 25% off. You guys all know that I've traveled the country for the past year and a half. I've stayed in hundreds of hotels. I've tried every coffee out there. Well, some of the coffees have that terrible aftertaste, some that leave me jittery, or I get an upset stomach. Well, my coffee is different. It's the richest, smoothest, best coffee I've ever had. My coffee comes in a variety of flavors. You get them ground or whole bean. Plus, it's certified organic and non-GMO. I guarantee it'll be the best coffee you've ever had. So go to mystore.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code and you'll get My Coffee for 25% off. And I'm going to give you deep discounts on all my store products. That's mystore.com. It's my new platform for USA entrepreneurs. Please order now.
Oh, thanks. It tastes like fucking dirty pillows. What the fuck, my coffee? Que la chingada. Come on, man. What the hell else is he gonna... there's other stuff that he's peddling. I didn't have time or the patience to add another video, but there you go, man. Fucking my coffee. Man, some you know, like Mexican mom drinking her my coffee, wearing her my chanclas. And sun acts up, and she takes a sip, takes the my chancla off, and yeah. So then, so all funny, ha ha ha. So now this is where it kind of takes a dip, right? Because you know, now he's suffering. He's this. He's you know, the cancel culture, and you know, running out of money, and that's everybody's fault. And I'm out of business. Que la chingada. So let's take a look at this one. Yum.
Do you wake up feeling tired in the morning? Are those mornings ruined by phantom headaches, stiff neck, and a tingly feeling in your fingertips? If so, you may have spent one too many sleepless nights watching MyPillow infomercials. Who could blame you? After all, they're nearly impossible to avoid. As according to CNBC, MyPillow creator Mike Lindell has spent more than $100 million on them. And it seems to have paid off, as by 2017, MyPillow was reportedly raking in more than $300 million a year in revenue. But there's so much more to Lindell's story, like a record-breaking pillow fight, a battle with the Better Business Bureau, and a bromance with President Donald Trump that runs so deep that Lindell joined him in the nation's response to the novel coronavirus pandemic. Switch on the nightlight and slide on your reading glasses, because you won't get a good night's sleep until you discover the dark truth about the MyPillow commercial guy. As the expression goes, Mike Lindell and Donald Trump are as thick as thieves. According to Lindell's website, the two first met in 2016, and things quickly turned from business to religion, with Lindell telling Trump that he was a divine appointment. Since then, Trump has publicly shilled for MyPillow in his political speeches.
First of all, he does make a great product, great pillows. I actually use them, believe it or not.
Believe it or not. And the president promoted Lindell and MyPillow again during, of all things, a coronavirus task force briefing in the White House Rose Garden on March 30th, 2020. So what was the thought process here? Well, Lindell and other manufacturers have shifted their processes to produce much-needed personal protective equipment in the effort to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So Trump invited them to inform the nation of their efforts.
My Pillow. Boy, do you sell those pillows? That's unbelievable what you do.
Lindell did just that, followed by some off-the-cuff remarks in which he made it clear that he believes Trump's election, much like the MyPillow design itself, was a result of God's grace.
With our great president and all the great people in this country praying daily, we will get through this and get back to a place that's stronger and safer than ever.
But that's just the latest twist on Lindell's foray into the world of politics. Mike Lindell, who was once dubbed President Donald Trump's new best friend by the Daily News, isn't just a favorite among conservative TV pundits. He's apparently somewhat of a ladies' man, at least if you're reading the tabloids, which seem to be almost obsessed with this bizarre detail about him. Apparently, the infomercial star was a hot ticket at Trump's 2017 inauguration festivities, and a headline from City Pages alleging the pillow connoisseur was the, quote, hot stud ladies' man of the well-attended event. It's so sad to think Mike Pence was glossed over for that title. And Page 6 unabashedly reported that ladies love the divorced former crack addict. The report said that at the Empire State inaugural kickoff, women were swarming over the pillow craftsman, despite the presence of conservative luminaries like Newt Gingrich and John Voight. Lindell humble bragged to the tabloid, "A lot of people recognize me from the MyPillow ads, and they often stop and ask for pictures. It's a blessing." Clearly, Lindell knows how to give the ladies what they really want, a good night's sleep. But Lindell doesn't just hawk pricey pillows. The sleep guru has jumped into an entirely new field, acting and filmmaking. Yes, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Lindell is officially a Hollywood financier, funding his second feature film in 2018. But Lindell, whose net worth is estimated to be around $300 million, has a strict code when choosing his projects. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "I don't get into things for the money. I get into them if the message is right." So, what's the right message? Well, it has a lot to do with pushing religion and right-wing political agendas. Lindell's first foray into filmmaking was a film called Church People, which is a Christian laugh-fest headlined by notorious funny man Stephen Baldwin. Then he dropped a cool $1 million funding a flick called Unplanned, which was a feature-length attack on Planned Parenthood, the organization that controversially offers disadvantaged women affordable health care. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Unplanned was filmed secretly due to its content, and Lindell put up 1/6 of the total funding. He also reportedly made a cameo in the film where he helps bulldoze a Planned Parenthood location in favor of a headquarters for an anti-abortion group. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "I'm pro-life and I'm happy to do it." So what's next for the budding mogul? Well, he's apparently planning to finance a film based on his book, What Are the Odds? From Crack Addict to CEO, meaning that one glorious day we're probably going to have a MyPillow guy biopic. If there's one thing clear about Mike Lindell, it's that he sticks strongly to his convictions. The Pillow Man was one of the few advertisers who did not pull their ads from Fox News pundit Laura Ingram's show after the conservative TV host publicly mocked high school shooting survivor David Hogg. According to the Los Angeles Times, it happened after Hogg mentioned in an interview that he didn't get accepted to 4 University of California schools. Ingram took to Twitter to mock him. She tweeted, "David Hogg rejected by 4 colleges to which he applied and whines about it. Dinged by UCLA with a 4.1 GPA, totally predictable given acceptance rates." She apologized, but not before Hogg called for a boycott of Ingram's show, and numerous sponsors pulled their advertisements, including Nestle, Johnson & Johnson, TripAdvisor, Hulu, and Expedia. But not MyPillow. Lindell made it clear that he fully supported Ingram and her decision to publicly trash the young survivor. He tweeted his endorsement, saying, "I did not take my advertising down from the Ingram angle and Fox News, nor do I intend to." So, how did we get here? Well, you can thank crack cocaine because Lindell's story begins exactly where you would expect, with a vial of pure rock. Lindell founded MyPillow in 2004, but it was nearly derailed by his crack addiction. How bad was it? He told Bloomberg in 2008 his dealer actually staged an intervention.
The one guy says, "Mike's been up for 14 days. He said, we're shutting you off. You're not getting anything."
Lindell said he eventually cleaned up his act on January 16, 2009, when he reportedly quit all substances after one last blowout. He told CNBC,
I said, God, I want to wake up in the morning and never have the desire again for this.
it worked. Amazing what a good night's sleep can do for you. Fittingly enough, Lindell claims the idea for MyPillow came to him in a dream. He told CNBC,
And I got up in the middle of the night, it was about 2 a.m, and I had MyPillow wrote everywhere in the kitchen and all over the house.
in a moment he vividly reenacted in a MyPillow commercial, Lindell claims one of his daughters entered the kitchen that night and found her father working. He told her, I've got this idea for this pillow. It's gonna be called MyPillow. All his daughter apparently said was, that's really random, and turned and headed back downstairs. Sounds like a well-adjusted child. If we ever walked into the kitchen to find our father scrawling MyPillow all over everything, we would scream. After dropping out of college back in 1979 and being fired from a job at a supermarket, Lindell struggled for decades, trying everything from raising pigs to becoming a professional gambler. So it's no wonder he credits God with both the initial idea and for the massive success of MyPillow. He told CNBC,
See, I look back now and I go, the only way that we were able to do that was divine intervention.
Lindell has tried to pay things back in numerous ways, including staging the world's largest pillow fight at an evangelistic meeting in Minnesota.
Keep swinging it, everybody! Keep swinging it! Woo!
He also co-founded Light Be a Media, a Christian production company that offers cinematic fare such as Heaven, How I Got Here, A Night with the Thief on the Cross, which stars Baldwin as the thief who dies on a crucifix several feet away from Jesus Christ.
I did it and it felt good. When a thief gets sloppy, a thief gets caught.
Back in 2014, an anonymous source posted an audio clip on YouTube that allegedly featured Lindell ranting and dropping the F-bomb on several of his employees after an order of 150,000 pillows got botched. Lindell reportedly berated one employee, screaming, "Don't shake your f***ing head." Lindell's lawyers had the audio scrubbed from the internet, and Lindell told the Star Tribune he suspected 2 former employees and relatives with a grudge leaked the audio. Some speculate he may have been referring to relatives of his ex-wife, Dallas Yoakum, who Lindell says sent him packing with the words, "I don't love you. I never loved you. You're boring."
Shipping department!
MyPillow is famous for its comfort guarantee.
MyPillow, guaranteed the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own or your money back.
What you'll no longer see in their advertising, though, are claims that the pillow will have a positive influence on your health, ridding you of insomnia, restless leg syndrome, migraines, snoring, sleep apnea, and fibromyalgia. That's because MyPillow paid a $1 million settlement in a lawsuit brought by the state of California alleging deceptive advertising practices for making claims that they should have known were untrue or misleading. Meanwhile, Truth in Advertising Executive Director Bonnie Patton sounds pretty certain Lindell did plenty wrong. MyPillow was deceiving customers into buying these expensive pillows, thinking that it was going to help their health conditions when he, Mike Lindell, had no science to back up these claims. That wasn't the only problem with their ads either. In January 2017, MyPillow's A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau of Minnesota and North Dakota dropped to an F. The issue this time? An ongoing buy one get one free promotion where you didn't actually get anything free.
The Bureau's Barb Greenman says a pricing deal with no time limit is really just the product's regular price.
There was one other thing too. If you look at Walmart, if you look at Target, if you look at Amazon, you can get a MyPillow for $50.
Right.
If you go to their website, it's $89.
For his part, Lindell denies that there's anything shady about his shady practices and claims he's being persecuted because of his relationship with Donald Trump. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more grunge videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe.
Oh, so there you go. So we took a bit. It's a long little stretch about Mike Lindell, but I just wanted to give you a top to bottom recently. There you go. Mike Lindell in a nutshell. Oh, all right. So the latest news, he's selling off his equipment. Nobody wants to buy it. He's, trying to generate money for his defense because everybody's suing him. So there you go. Mike Lindell. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Let's get to the last segment of our show. Okay, I don't want to keep you. I don't want to keep you. Can we just? There's gotta be a way for us constituents to put something in place where we don't have 81-year-old fucking people in government running the show. What the hell do they're too they're so close to the there should be like, come on, man, there should be like, hey, what the hell does a 80 whatever year old government official know about like our fucking 30, 40, 50, 60? What the hell do they know about what the hell we're doing right now? Come on. It's just all about, how long can I stay on power for the longest period of time while I'm generating money. Hopefully. So, yeah, the stocks, that's it. Don't get me started. Let's just keep going. Mitch McConnell. Son of a bitch. Again, if you don't know what's going on with Mitch McConnell, then goddamn, come on, man. Keep up with the times. Oof. Okay, Mitch McConnell. Boom. Right? Oh, I hate government. So this Mitch McConnell, also known as Addison Mitchell McConnell III, born February 20th, 1942, is an American politician and retired attorney serving as a Senate Minority Leader. He also serves as the senior United States Senator from Kentucky, a seat he has held since 1985. Van Halen's 1984 was released in 1984. That's crazy. McConnell has been the leader of the Senate Republican Conference since 2007 and Senate Minority Leader since 2021, having previously held that post from 2007 to 2015. He was Senate Majority Leader from 2015 to 2021. So if you guys know, you don't know, you got to stay on top of recent events, even if it's just not. You just gotta find the outrageous ones. You gotta just wait for the good ones to happen, just like Mitch McConnell. Here we go. If you don't know, let's just watch the video.
Path to finishing the NDA this week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Okay, Mitch? Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Let's go back.
Go ahead, John.
I'll take it. Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
So this is we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the IRA, and
Come on, man. Hey, so, this recent, if you don't know, it's also what's going on with McConnell. He's been falling, concussions, bumping his freaking head. I mean, it's like it's happened like more than once, okay? Like he took a fall, bumped the head, concussion. Come on, man. 80. What? If me and Mitch McConnell sat down in a fucking room, me and him one-on-one, what the hell? I don't. What the hell are we gonna talk about? I don't. Come on, man. So then, so Mitch McConnell. So now, there's Feinstein, that's like also, 100 years old, who's also, come on, man, just go home. Let somebody take over. But no. Boom.
Two incidents with high-profile senators this week have put a new spotlight on the age of our top political leaders, already a contentious issue in the 2024 presidential race. Here's Peter Alexander.
For America's lawmakers, seniority has long meant power and prestige, but now it might also be a political liability. Today, the Senate's longest-serving leader, Republican Mitch McConnell's office, insists he intends to serve out his term, days after the 81-year-old froze mid-sentence. McConnell, a childhood polio survivor, has suffered a series of recent falls, cracking a rib and suffering a concussion.
Gotta watch those sandbags.
But he joked about this week's episode hours later, as Republicans stand by him.
Mitch is strong. He's stubborn as a mule.
He's not the oldest in office. 90-year-old Democrat Dianne Feinstein, who some members of her own party have urged to resign, appeared confused during a committee meeting yesterday, starting to give a speech when she was only supposed to vote on a bill.
Submitted. Yeah, just say aye. Okay.
Feinstein's office later saying the situation was a little chaotic and that the senator was preoccupied. The 118th Congress is the third oldest since 1789. President Biden's age is already a key issue ahead of 2024, stumbling on steps, tripping over a sandbag, adding to the scrutiny. The president's increasingly trying to diffuse any criticism about his age.
Think about it. I know I'm 198 years old.
Already America's oldest president, at the end of a second term, Joe Biden will have just turned 86. The Republican frontrunner Donald Trump would be 82. A recent NBC News poll found more than 2/3 of all voters say they have concerns about the president having the necessary mental and physical health to serve. 55% say the same about former President Trump.
When you look at how much a president ages in just 4 years, and they're already at that age, what's that leave us with?
And Peter, we have some late-breaking news tonight regarding President Biden's family.
Lester, that's right. For the first time tonight, President Biden is publicly acknowledging his 4-year-old granddaughter, Navy Joan, the child of his son Hunter Biden and an Arkansas woman out of wedlock. Republicans have criticized the president for not acknowledging a 7th grandchild. But in a statement late tonight, President Biden says it is not a political issue. It's a family matter. He adds he and the First Lady want what is best for all of their grandchildren, including Navy.
So there you go. I thought you'd like that little nugget at the very end. Breaking news, There you go. Hollywood Joe acknowledging the granddaughter from Hunter Biden. Hey, come on, man. So, it's pretty apparent, Even with Biden, it's like, come on, man. You just gotta admit, it's slowly you see a little here and there. Come on, the slips on the airplane. Come on, the stupid sandbags. Stupid McConnell. Sandbags. Get the fuck out of here, McConnell. You're with concussion, motherfucker. So that's Get the age down, at a certain age, cut it off, 62, 60, I don't know, man, but come on, Feinstein can't even fucking figure out where the hell she's at. You know. Okay, I'm done ranting. All right, okay, boys and girls. Sorry, we went a little long tonight, but again, I just wanted to give you a little retrospective on a few things, and just damn Mitch McConnell, man, jeez. Speaking of Mitch McConnell, let me just give you a little, just a little before we go.
This week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight again. You could be anywhere else, but you are here with us, watching this little silly show. On behalf of our staff, Angela, Gigi, Chenklo, Julio, again, thank you so much. Deuces. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. Treat each other like you should treat each other. Hugs and kisses. No hate. Okay? I don't gotta get into all that. Alright? Alright. Alright. Okie dokie. Thanks for hanging in tonight. A lot of silly shit tonight. We got through it. Deuces. We see you soon. Have a good evening.